MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Milwaukee Brewers and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show, and it's coming up next. Garrett Cole gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway.
First pitch, 105.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box, Bryan Reynolds. As he'll take a look at ball one. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roll. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
Batting third, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Digging in, Christian Yelich. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Reynolds, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
A runner on first with 2 away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Heading after it is Judge. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Brandon Woodruff is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
We're looking at a pretty good pitcher right here. ERA under 3.5 last season, and there are a lot of teams in baseball that would love to have this guy in the rotation. Very solid and very dependable.
Digging in, Tyler Wade. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
No, that's down.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Pulled toward right center field. Yelich is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kane is under it. 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
At the plate, Aaron Judge looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-0.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And that's in there, 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Here now the 2-2 is a ball below the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too close. A good job just to make contact. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ready now, Omar Narvaez. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's 1 for 4.
Omar Narvaez.
Here's the first pitch to him.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 6, the left fielder, number 24.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And my spotlight's going to shine down on Gleyber Torres. He mans the second base position unbelievably, but he can also offer his manager some versatility. The bat plays big time as well, and he has a strong arm.
So here's Avisail Garcia. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Popped up. Cooper is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 7, the first baseman, Ryan Healy.
Settling in now, Ryan Healy. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. And he fouls this one off. And the pitch on 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Hard liner to center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Batting it, the third baseman, Lucas Erceg.
In now, Lucas Erceg. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
This is foul right side. Back up the middle. There's a hit, the first of the new campaign for the Yankees.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Hit back toward the mound. A tag for 1 to Healy for the double play.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
So base is empty now after the double play. And here comes the first baseman, Garrett Cooper. And now a pitch on the way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Gary Sanchez.
So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He grounds it sharply to third. On to Healy at first, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. We'll move to the third with no score. Standing in, Orlando Arcia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Orlando Arcia.
The pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo.
Stepping into the box, Lorenzo Cain, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Into the box now, Bryan Reynolds, as he hits one on a line to left field. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Christian Yelich is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Stanton there to take it. Here comes the runner from third. Throw won't get him. And the run will score as the Brewers are off to an early 1-0 lead.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Ready for another chance? Keston Hiura. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Now the 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And that's 2 free passes in the third inning alone, so you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Striding in once again, Omar Narvaez flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. No balls and 1 strike. One strike now from Cole.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
2-2.
And a Strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now. So here is Avisail Garcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, that's down.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded here. 2 down. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Even at 2-2. The pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Brewers 1 and the Yankees nothing. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, that's out.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Andujar takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
The 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the center fielder.
And as it's just opening day, we've got plenty more baseball coming up as we take a look at our upcoming schedule. So digging in now, Aaron Hicks. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, that's inside.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Misses. Ball 2. Two out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up on to Healy at first, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Brewers manager to discuss his thoughts on Milwaukee's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Also set for the start of the 4th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Ryan Healy. Pitch on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Healy. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
At the plate, Lucas Erceg. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Now here it comes. Hit back up the middle. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Torres. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball back outside.
The 1-0.
Ball.
Torres, just 24 years of age. This is the first year of his new 4-year contract.
Hey, I know multi-year deals can be scary, but this guy is in the prime of his career right now. I expect this to be a win-win for him and the ball club. He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. The 2-2. is looked at, and the count moves full.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys, saw right there, pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope. Ball 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Comes set and the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
Yeah. 1-2 now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
To the plate now, Gio Urshela, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. The 1-0. Sent out to straightaway center field. Kane is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lorenzo Cain. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Three and 0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
In now the Brewers DH, Bryan Reynolds. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hit on the ground to third. And Reynolds has himself a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
And here's Christian Yelich now. Shoots this one over to first. To second for 1. On to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are 2 gone.
Not what you expect from your 3-hole hitter when the first 2 guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
Ready once again, Keston Hiura. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. This is in the air out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand 1, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Pitch on the way. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. The bouncer to the left side. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Hit sharply on the ground. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. A bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. From the belt, kicks and deals. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
0-1 count and the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
2 out with a man at first. Lays off. 2-2 now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
All even at 2-2. Here it is.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. 1 left for the Yankees. It remains 1-0. Striding into the box, Omar Narvaez. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Narvaez.
First delivery to him on the way.
Whoa, that's down.
The 1-0 home.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Popped him up. Torres moving to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Avisail Garcia. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Not a good 3-0 swing as he was well behind the fastball there. One out, nobody on. Lined into center field. That's a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in, Ryan Healy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Behind 0-2 now. Runner at first here, one man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
At the plate now, Lucas Erceg. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. One strike now from Cole. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tyler Wade. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch runs up and gets this one down. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, tip your hat to the batter right there. Most guys in this situation want to be the hero, want to stop traffic and hit one out of the yard and get their name in the paper the next day. Not the case. He's playing past the baton right here. He's able to get a perfect bunt single down and now sets up and represents the possible tying run.
Into the box, Torres. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is under it. One out.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. From the belt, the pitch.
Oh, inside.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2-1.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Popped him up. Keeley in foul ground, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-1. Runner goes for second. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
I like the decision to steal right there, and it worked out. With 2 outs, there's not a lot to lose if you get caught, but if you get there successfully, all of a sudden you're just a single to the outfield from pushing a run across.
Grounded to short. Garcia has it. On to Healy at first, and the side is retired. Yanks leave one. They still trail 1-0. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Pitch on the way. Hot shot on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number
10. Designated hitter, Bryan Reynolds.
Coming to the plate now, Bryan Reynolds. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First offering on its way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1 home.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Chopped to third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, second baseman, Keston Hiura.
So now to the plate, Keston Hiura, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-1 pitch. Strike taken. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He's set. The 2-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Payoff pitch on its way. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep into the second deck and gone.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. Jonathan Holder will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the seventh.
56, Jonathan Holder.
In now, Omar Narvaez.
The catcher.
As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's inside. 2-0. Two out, nobody on. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Full count, 3-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Into the box now, Avisail Garcia, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stanton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now 3-0 Milwaukee. Blake Treinen gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Blake Treinen.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's it.
Treinen has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Garrett.
Striding in, Garrett Cooper, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. He's set and the pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
That's
2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now the 2-0 is a fastball that gets by him.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Fly ball out to straightaway left. On the move is Garcia. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
One gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. First pitch of the at-bat. Has a look, now the pitch. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
The 1-2. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A two-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Yankees have cut it to a 3-2 score now.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
At the plate, Miguel Andujar, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home.
That's out.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. This is skied out toward right. Yelich on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Corey Black is out from the bullpen.
Black.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Hicks. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And with it, the Yankees have tied this one at 3.
And some guys just have a knack for the dramatic. He comes up in a big spot and just cranks one out of here to even the score. Not a bad time to hit your first homer of the year, huh?
To the plate now, Tyler Wade.
The shortstop, Tyler.
He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. In there, a base hit.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Into the box, Torres. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy, and this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. We'll look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today. Both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Stepping up now, Lucas Erceg. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey into the second deck and gone. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. Off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Stepping in now, Orlando Arcia. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he falls behind now, 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. Two and two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1. He's going.
And there he goes towards second. Lined hard toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Zach Britton is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
In now, Brian Reynolds. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Runners are at second and third with one down. Lifted in the air out to right. Judge is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. And boy, I thought they might have had a shot at scoring him there, but they put up the stop sign with 2 away now.
Right fielder, Christian Yelich.
At the plate, Christian Yelich. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Ready to take his hacks again, Keston Hiura, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Strike one to start the at-bat. He's set. The 0-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
He's set. The 3-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hicks on the move. And he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's now a 4-3 Milwaukee lead. Corey Knebel is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46, Corey Knebel.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
John Higgins.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He was a ground out victim last time up. The 1-0 pitch. Knuckle curve there off the outside corner, 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And a dive, but he's back in. Here he comes on 2-0. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
So stepping in, Gio Urshela, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Coming to the plate now, Garrett Cooper. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
0-1 the count. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 9th inning coming up. The Brewers lead this one 4-3. Jason Dominguez will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, Number 60, Jason Dominguez.
Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Leading off for Milwaukee, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
First delivery to him on the way.
0-1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 delivery.
Fastball.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Hit on the ground toward the left. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Number 24, Avisail Garcia.
So striding forward now, Avisail Garcia. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Healy.
So now to the plate, Ryan Healy, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Now a throw over, just keeping him close. The 1-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now. Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Now batting, Lucas Arce. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate. Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
2-0 now. First and second now, 1 man out. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Now the 2-1 pitch.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Oh, on the ground is short. Could this be two? Torres at the bag. Back to first, and that was a sparkler. A double play, and the inning is over. One hit, one left. Brewers come up empty here in the ninth. Last chance for the Yankees. They trail by a run. It's 4-3. Josh Hader comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
Bottom of the inning now, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar.
The designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
He's set. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Here it comes, 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Set to deliver on 3-0. And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Aaron Hicks. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Nobody out, runner on first. Right side. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further.
As a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here with that ball down the hole.
That's a tough thing to make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
First offering on its way. Tyler Wade shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back. 1-0.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Sacrifice attempt here. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
You can't ask for anything more than that. The tying run moves over to third now with only 1 out, so we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
So striding in, Torres, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
From the stretch. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. The 0-1. Line toward right center. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And they're going to walk off here with a 5-4 win.
Yeah, when he stepped into the box, he was thinking about shortening his swing, finding a way to make contact and score that tying run. But he does even better than that, finding a way to drive the winning run in as well.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Well, everyone wants to get their season off on the right foot and feel like all the hard work during the offseason and spring training has paid off. He came out here excited to play a real game again, and he really had a great game.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The New York Yankees came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Zach Britton claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Brewers, 4 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.
Baseball here on the show. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. Walker Buehler gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
At the plate, Richie Helm, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch to him. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one.
First pitch, 110.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Got a very undisciplined swing there. It's 2-1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
To the plate now, Bobby Witt Jr. As he'll take a look at ball one. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Witt is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
David Peralta will be next. Line drive to left. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Bobby Witt Jr. has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Standing in now, David Peralta.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Man at first for him following the one-out single. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And that's taken for strike 1. Witt on second. Peralta at first. 1 gone. And it's quickly 0-2. And it's fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. High and deep to center field. Back goes Pollock to the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
The first baseman, Christian Walker.
At the plate, Christian Walker, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. One ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks' first baseman. Ball and 2 strikes.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And he is in there.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Eduardo Escobar.
So here's Eduardo Escobar batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Clearly fooled there on the slider.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. This is pulled into right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. The tag, and he's safe. And they lead now by 4.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
In now, Austin Romine. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. 4 runs here in this half inning. And pitch number 33 in the inning will be the lucky one, as this is swung on and missed to retire the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Diamondbacks 4. The Dodgers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Madison Bumgarner is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Quite frankly, one of the toughest and baddest dudes in the game of baseball. We all remember coming in Game 7 of the World Series against the Kansas City Royals. Every team thinks that they have an ace. Well, guess what? This guy is a true, legitimate ace. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. It does have the straight changeup, and just in case you didn't know this, the guy can swing the bat a little bit too. One of the best pitchers in the game.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball to straightaway left. Peralta's under it. 1 down. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at-bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
Fouled off. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
So here's Cody Bellinger. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Here's a high pop-up. Escobar waits on it. And that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. All set for the start of the inning, and the pitcher Madison Bumgarner will bat. Next,
Madison Bumgarner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
The 1-0.
Aye.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count. 3-2. Richie Helm will be next. Three-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Pollock is right there, 1 down.
The batter, the second baseman, Richie Helm.
In now, Richie Helm. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. One and one to the D-backs leadoff man. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Now at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the pitch.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
0-1 count and the pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Yanked the slider across that time. Laid off for a ball. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, he had him down 0-2 earlier in this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put him away and end this inning. This has been a fun battle to watch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit softly on the ground to third. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base
Now
safely.
Left fielder, David Peralta.
Into the box, David Peralta. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Next up for Los Angeles, Max Muncy. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Stepping in now, James McCann. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. One out, nobody on. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Batting 6, the second baseman, number 9.
Digging in, Gavin Lux will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Bumgarner into his motion. Here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. This one's down to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They're down 4-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. New inning set to get underway. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, David Peralta.
David Peralta.
Here comes the first pitch.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
And they start the third inning the way they finished off the first 2, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
To the plate now, Ketel Marte, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0. Taken, strike 1 outside corner. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
And here he is in the third inning. Trouble again. He's just not able to find that comfort zone out there.
The 2-1 home. Fouled away. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball.
So far by this offense, they're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat, and he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Walker. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. First and second here with nobody out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And it's 1-2. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now back.
1 gone in the Arizona third, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. From the belt, the pitch. To short, hit hard. Right to him. There's one. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. One left for Arizona, but they're in front 4-0. Next for the Dodgers, Cody Hosey, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. Peralta is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Digging in now, Donovan Casey. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here.
Ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. In there, 2-2.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Buehler.
So now to the plate, Walker Buehler. As Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. 2 out, nobody on. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They trail here 4-0. Up next for Arizona, Cole Calhoun. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Cole Calhoun.
First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no
Calhoun, 33 years old. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And that's over. 3-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
At the plate now, Austin Romine. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Nope.
2-1.
Count is 2-1.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit back toward the mound. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up, and if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
Into the box now, Madison Bumgarner. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 0-1 delivery. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there, and sometimes it's easy. First base.
Into the box, Richie Helm, runner in scoring position with two gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. 2 out here and a runner at second. That evens it up, 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
To 2-2 now. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
4 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Diamondbacks, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, A.J. Pollock. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And now a pitch on the way. Hard hit ball to second, but an Adam Bull right to him for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Now in the box, Corey Seager. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Reined in. A flip to Bumgarner covering as he hustles over to record the out.
Up next to the Dodgers, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. Goodbye, home run. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. First home run of the campaign for him. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Next up is Max Muncy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Bumgarner's ready. 1-0 on its way.
2-0.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And the pitch on 2-1. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. James McCann would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the payoff pitch home. He loses him on ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Standing in, James McCann. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch.
That's out.
The 1-0. Tries to hold up, but did he do so in time? No, says Joe McDonald at strike 1. The 1-1.
Outside, that's the ball. Ball. Down.
Gavin Lux would be next. The 3-1 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Now to the plate, Gavin Lux.
He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Lux, originally from the Badger State of Wisconsin. He's in his third season as a major league player. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
The 3-1 pitch. Full count now. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Stepping up to the plate, Cody Hosey, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. One ball, no strikes. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
1 run, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. High in the air down the right field line. But this will land foul shy of the wall. The set and the 2-1. Pops this one up. Walker has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. The 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So stepping in, Donovan Casey, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Grounded back up the middle, and this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. And the second run will score as well. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Donovan Casey has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
In now, Walker Buehler, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 0-1 offering.
It is absolutely amazing how this game has just changed on a dime right here. Credit the offense putting a big inning together to get themselves right back in this ball game.
0-2. Here it is. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 0-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We played 4 full, and we are tied 4-4. Jimmy Nelson is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 40, Jimmy Nelson.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. First offering on its way.
Ball.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Now the pitch. And the sinking fastball, called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. Not the opening day he wanted to have, unfortunately.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called a strike. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Fifth inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. And he lays off it to even the count, 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in now, Ketel Marte. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. And it's 1-1. And there's ball two now. Swing and a liner. So the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. To the bottom of the fifth, halfway home, all even at 4. Digging in once again, A.J. Pollock. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's one down now.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike one. One and two now as that one's fouled off. One out, nobody on. Fastball just missed above the zone. That's popped up. Escobar in foul ground. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach, a foul ball. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Up next to the Dodgers.
Ready for another shot now, Cody Bellinger. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Popped him up. Walker over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers down in order. 5 innings complete. This ball game's even at 4-4. Into the box now, Christian Walker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch coming, here it is. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 0-1 pitch. Well, they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Eduardo Escobar standing in as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike. At bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
4-4 is our score as we play the 6th. On the ground up the middle. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
At the plate, Cole Calhoun. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he lays off there, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 2-1. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there. Austin Romine would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 4.
Ball 4.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Romine.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the catcher, Austin Romine. From the belt, kicks and deals. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
2-2.
2 out with the man at first. And he fouls this one off. Pops this one up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The pitcher, number 40, Madison Bumgarner.
Stepping in now, Madison Bumgarner. Here's a ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair. Through 5.5, we're tied at 4. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And next, the dangerous power threat, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Cut fastball taken for strike one.
All ones the count.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number one.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
So now to the plate, James McCann. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is a fastball swung on and missed.
All one strike.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
The 1-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Helm takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, number 9.
Now at the plate, Gavin Lux comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming, here it is. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Now batting.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out in the inning into an infield single.
Bumgarner removed to first, and the runner back safely. At the plate, Cody Hosey, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Now the 1-0.
Nope, that's a ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
The set and the 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
The payoff pitch. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. And good for him. Cody Hosey has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it here today for Madison Bumgarner. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Robert Bolden is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Robert Bolden.
To the plate now, Donovan Casey.
Donovan.
As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Now the pitch. To short. Fielded cleanly. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Diamondbacks 4. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he pops him up back behind second base. Lux is under it, 1 away.
The batter, the left fielder, David.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Caleb Ferguson will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Chris Taylor will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
And batting 9, number 3, Chris Taylor.
So coming to the plate, David Peralta. He's 2 for 3 thus far. He's set and the pitch. The 0-1 pitch is taken. That's ball 1.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. The relay throw, and he's safe.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what some hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
In now, Ketel Marte. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A 1-0 delivery. Now a hard liner, but foul. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Ball even at 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
On a line to shortstop.
Next to the Diamondbacks, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Christian Walker. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Popped him up. McCann shading to his right. And that retires the side. Dodger bullpen does its job. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Dodgers lead this one 6-4. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said that anytime you can put 6 runs on the board, you have to feel pretty good about it, and you know that a lot of little things are going right. Now, it's just a matter of maintaining that through the rest of the game. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in, Chris Taylor. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. The pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up A.J. Pollock. He's set. Here it comes. Well hit to right, but foul. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's the ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Peralta will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the shortstop, Corey.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Drilled right back up the middle. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Digging in, Cody Bellinger. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. First offering on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 2 balls and a strike.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. And it misses. 3-1 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Set. Here's the 3-1.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for LA. They still lead it 6-4. Dylan Floro has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51, Dylan Floro.
Eduardo Escobar will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. The pitch.
Escobar.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Pollock looking up. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
At the plate now, Cole Calhoun. Hit in the air to center field. Pollock has a read on it. 1 away.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the catcher, Austin Romine.
Ready now, Austin Romine. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. The 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Seth Beer will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Beer.
And he gets ahead 0-1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Comes set with the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. 1 out, 1 on, and a 1-run game. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Into the box now, Richie Helm, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-0. Hard hit ball to second. Here's a flip to Seager covering, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Diamondbacks 5. Stefan Crichton is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Stefan Crichton.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Max Muncy.
The first baseman, Max Muncy.
From the stretch.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Behind 0-2 now. There's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Settling in now, James McCann. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Number 9.
Standing in, Gavin Lux. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And there's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Marte has it.
Now batting, third baseman, Cody Hosey.
So now to the plate, Cody Hosey. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers leave 1. They lead it, however, it's 6-5.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Now pitching and batting in the sixth spot, number 74, Kenley Jansen. Now playing
stepping into the box, Bobby Witt Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Good.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Oh, and 1, here it comes.
0-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Standing in now, David Peralta. Now a hard liner toward short, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
The center fielder, number 4, Ketel Marte.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Ketel Marte. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. Catch is made, and the Dodgers move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
A one-run game, 6-5 the final today. The Los Angeles Dodgers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jimmy Nelson claims the win out of the pen, his first. Madison Bumgarner struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Kenley Jansen hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 6 runs, 5 hits.